Welcome to the podcast that does it the best. We're coming with all that fire and drinking the best damn whiskey out here. So stay tuned for another fucking episode out of Bassham Studios. This is the Whiskey and Whiskeys podcast. We're your host, Chris.
Gator.
And Blake. Nailed it. That was the best intro yet.
I like that one.
It was a intro.
It was pretty good. It was well spoken. It looked like you had practiced it a lot.
Articulate.
You definitely sprinted to the finish on that
Cursive. One. You're speaking cursive, which is more evolved. It's a higher class of speaking.
Right? It's a more challenging way of speaking too.
If you can't understand cursive, you should go back to the third grade.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Except I don't think they teach cursive anymore.
They don't.
It's too hard.
It's unfortunate.
How are they going to learn how to speak cursive if they can't even read cursive?
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
It's a whole generation of pussies, I'm pretty sure.
They'll never know.
Yeah. We could go down a whole rabbit hole about the fucking
generation of pussies.
A whole rabbit hole.
Let's talk about the big news.
Ooh, bring it to us, please.
And actually, I think
Julian Sands died in California.
What?
I thought that was the big news.
WTF is that?
Is that real?
Yeah, that's real.
Julian Sands. What do they do? Like live in a desert?
He went hiking and then he died.
Is he like a person?
Yep. He was.
No, he's just like.
Are you talking about WikiLeaks guy?
Actor.
Oh.
In what movie?
I don't know who that is.
Show?
I don't know. I think he was a WikiLeaks guy that became an actor, did one movie. They called him an actor. Anyways, it's Julian Sands.
Sands. Okay.
He died.
I have no idea.
You're thinking of Julian Assange.
That's who I thought he was saying.
Yeah, that's not the same person. I think those two different people.
But they're both WikiLeaks people.
Yeah, because I think he's in prison.
Is he, or is he just living in a really nice hotel and they get room service every day?
I thought he was hanging out in South America or something.
Yeah.
I thought he was in Russia.
Who is Julian Sands? He's like a porn star or something?
He was an actor. He died. He went hiking. He died.
What kind of actor? Was it hot?
He was the kind of actor that went hiking and died.
Was it like hot outside when he died or something? Or did he get eaten by a mountain lion?
It was California. Definitely hot.
Bears. It was probably bears.
You seen the California flag? It looks like you might die if you don't have water.
Did they find the body or is he just gone?
Yeah, they found the body. But it took him like 3 months.
And it was dead?
It was all in bear turds.
It was dead. Yeah.
The body was dead?
They found his wallet in a bear turd and they're like, fuck. That means all those other bear turds are him.
They found human remains.
Okay.
It was Julian Sands.
Gator, what movie was Julian Sands in again? I forgot.
I think he was in Jeremiah Johnson.
Cocaine Bear.
He was in Cocaine Bear. Not like the movie, like he was inside the Cocaine Bear.
Yeah,
the
like
Cocaine
that's
Bear
where
ate him.
the story originated from.
Yeah.
Dead.
Oh, no, but I was going to talk about Elon and Zuck.
Oh, they're going to fight?
I don't think they are.
They're not going to.
No.
Dude, rich people don't fight. They shoot each other.
Yeah, but I think last
week...
week...
They hire people to shoot each other.
They would sue each other if they got hurt.
Last week we kind of hyped it because, like, fucking Dana White was involved. Like, they were...
No, they're down.
Dude, they have his number in their phone.
Bro, Elon was like, I'll fight you. And Zuck was like, say where? And Elon was like, Vegas.
I think it was the other way around.
I think that's the whole thing, though.
I think
that's
I have no idea what I'm talking about here, obviously. I didn't read enough.
Well, call Dana. He'll tell you about it.
I read a little bit because I can read good.
Kinda, sometimes.
From what I read, Elon called him out, and Zuck said, say where, and Elon was like, Vegas.
But he was like, I don't have enough Bitcoin to get there right now, so you're going to have to wait.
Dude, both of them got private jets.
What are they going to do with those?
Take them to Vegas.
You can't fight in a private jet.
No, you take them to Vegas.
Who would win? Who would win?
Oh, Zuck.
Yeah, dude.
You think?
Yeah.
As much as I don't want him to, I would bet on him. Because he's a trained fighter, dude. Look at his physique. I mean, Elon...
I agree with you, but for a completely different reason.
I'm looking based on just physique, training background. Elon Musk is old. He's got an electric car.
Yeah, but Elon Musk is fucking Iron Man.
How?
No.
Why? Because he's smart and talks about space?
No, because he has an Iron Man
He's
suit.
not any of
Does
those
he?
things. No.
But he can't bring that in the cage.
Why?
His marshmallow body is going to
He's
get
like
beat up in the
marshmallow
cage.
alien, bro.
Yeah.
Dude, he's got nanobots.
No,
dude.
No.
That stuff, yeah.
He's going to get punched in the face a lot.
No,
nanobots will get rattled in his skull.
You know why Elon's going to lose? Because Zuck is a fucking robot. Like, he's a Terminator.
Yeah.
Look at his eyes, or lack thereof. There's no soul there.
Either way,
he's a bloodthirsty killing
It's
machine.
just AI.
Even if he's a human, he's still going to be shit out of Elon.
They just have to tell it, like, write it in the fucking DOS or something.
Yeah.
If you want a more fair fight, then like you should fight Elon.
And be like, kill. And his eyes turn red and he fucking starts shooting lasers out of his mouth and shit.
What would be a fair fight for Elon Musk?
Do you think you would beat up Elon Musk?
Sure.
I think Elon Musk and like Mark Cuban should fight.
How do you think you win though? You think you knock him out? You think you choke him out?
Wouldn't you feel bad punching him?
No.
You did so much for humanity with electric
Not at all.
cars and like
I would hit him
scarring
so
the
hard.
environment with fucking solar panels.
Bro, I would hit him so hard. I'd knock him right out of his fucking stupid shoes.
Yeah. I bet even somebody who didn't know who he was, they're like, who's this Elon guy? And they're like, oh, he's the solar panel motherfucker. They'd be like, fuck him. They'd kick his ass.
Yeah, that's how you beat. I think that's how you beat him. You just push him to the ground, kick him a couple times, and then you
yell at him a little bit. He'll cry. He'll
Bro,
cry.
I'd hit him so hard. And then
Dude, he's a nerd. He's a lifetime nerd.
Yeah. If you screamed at him, he'd cry.
And now he's old. So now he's an old lifetime nerd.
I think Zuckerberg's the same too.
No.
He'd cry.
He's a younger nerd that's also been training for fighting.
But
He's been training like jujitsu.
Doesn't matter.
Sure it does.
Doesn't matter. You train for fighting, you're training for fighting.
That's like saying like, he plays golf. He'll be great at tennis. Training for golf, you're training for tennis.
Well, wait, are we fighting in a boxing match?
I think that's the thing. Yeah, it's MMA.
Well, if it's MMA, then he can take it to the ground.
Bro,
It
if
might
you're
be
training,
good.
you're training. You know who's not training? Fucking Elon Musk.
How do you know?
Yeah.
What if he is?
And
What if he doesn't sleep? He just trains
It's
and
an
then goes back to work.
educated guess.
Yeah, he's like, I've been lying all these years about...
Nothing
Tesla
about any picture I've ever seen him says that I've been training.
Yeah, but muscles don't mean anything when it comes to fighting.
Sure.
I mean, look at Butterball. Butterbean.
Butterbean?
Look at Mike Tyson.
Yeah.
That's not the same thing.
I mean, he's got like a tattoo on his face and stuff. He's still pretty good at fighting. You gotta imagine it's hard to see through that thing. It's right on his eye. Fuck, man.
All right, let's see what's in the box.
Oh, yeah, we gotta do that still. Oh. I like it. It's pink. It's a rose bottle, isn't it? Small batch, not bitch, batch.
Bowman Brothers. We've drank this before on the show.
Have we?
And as I recall, we enjoyed it. So we're going to drink it again.
Enjoyed it, we did?
Oh, good.
Yeah. When did we drink this? Like a year ago?
I don't know. How long have we been doing this?
I don't know, dude. I can't remember what we drank last week.
Circa 2020.
Oof.
Shut the fuck up.
Oof.
That's cute.
So
That's a cute pop. A little cute pop from a little cute bottle.
what I recall from this was that we really did enjoy it. And it was for lower mid shelf. Wait, if you're going to quantify something like that, like you're going to use, like you can't just be top, middle, bottom. You have to be like upper, middle, or
40
top,
to 70.
lower.
40 to 70 is middle.
My question is it the category they're in first and then the top or bottom of that section, or is it the top or bottom first and then the category that it's in? So in other words, is this a middle shelf bottle or is this a top?
Was it $40 to $70?
See, I don't agree with that.
Why?
Because I think there's
Top, middle, bottom shelf is
Okay.
according to
Yeah,
how
that
much
is
you
price.
spend on it.
quality wise, that's what it is. Okay, this is a middle shelf bottle.
Do I not get one? Does Gator not get one? What the fuck's going
This
on?
is confusing, man.
This is a middle shelf bottle, like cost wise. That's what this is.
Yeah.
Now, within that context, at least what I recall, is this is a upper middle shelf bottle.
Like high quality.
Yeah.
Well,
So-
we're about to find out.
So
here.
is it upper middle shelf or is it middle upper shelf?
upper middle? Just like upper middle.
I agree.
So you say the
Are you middle upper class
Where-
or are you upper middle class?
that's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Because it's two different things you're describing. Because if you're middle upper class, that means you're upper class, but you're in the middle part of it. But if you're middle upper class, that means you're middle of the upper class. But if you're middle upper class, that means you're halfway through the upper class.
What if
But if you're upper middle class, that means you're like the very top of the middle class. But if you're middle upper class, you're like halfway.
so
through
the
upper
second
class.
one is the class or the shelf that you're actually in.
Well, it depends on which one.
The
you're
first
talking.
one is the like
No,
quantifying where you are within that.
Well, which
cast.
one comes first, Blake?
That's what I'm saying.
That's a big question. That's what you got to figure out.
Well, depends is when you piss in your pants.
It's like
Cheers.
remember when you were doing math in middle school and you're like order of operations? It's that.
It doesn't matter. That's what I learned because you'll still get the answer wrong.
Multiplication and
Yeah.
multiplication division far exceed subtraction and addition.
You're like, I don't know what I did,
That's just math.
but I have the answer
It's
because
just
I
science.
copied it off this dude and wrote some shit down.
And they're like, you didn't show your work. And I'm like, well, that's because I copied the answer.
Yeah, because you can't read minds. It's all right here, bro. That's what I used to tell my teachers. they'd be like, "You didn't write anything down." I'm like, it's all right here. You're not a mind reader?
Did you like it?
Of course. It's got alcohol in it.
It does have that.
Alcohol.
What class did you struggle with most in high school, middle school, whatever? Like
Sex ed.
Dude, definitely. Like language arts, like when we had to read books. I'm the guy who like sits down to read a book and I'll go through like the half the book and not remember anything because I just like look at the words but I don't actually read it. And then they'd be like, "What'd you think about the book?" And I'd be like, "Oh, this dude's an asshole." And they're like, "No, he's the hero of the story and he's the archetypal,
They're like, "What's your
metaphorical
opinion?"
figure of fucking whatever." And you're like,
"What's your opinion?" And you're like, "He sucks." And they're like, "No, you're wrong."
exactly.
This book sucks.
I'm giving you a C because you can't write a paper and agree with me. So that was some bullshit, dude. Don't get me fired up about fucking language arts.
I love language arts.
Yeah, I know you do. You're fucking a reader.
No, I was a writer. I don't know how to read. Just write. I don't know.
Oh, you're one of those fucking writer motherfuckers? You were one of the dudes.
So.
Oh, fucking Blake wrote a great paper about the book we're reading right now. Blake, can you just read the first paragraph of your paper where you talk about Johnny and when he fell down and scraped his knee and how his family felt after he, witnessed the atrocity of the school bus?
In English. Chris, what were you good at? What was your...
I thought it was what we didn't like.
Oh, drugs.
You excelled?
Yeah.
Above and beyond.
What about...
Wait, what was the question?
The advanced class.
What classes were you not into? And you can't say all of them. You gotta take a serious one.
Like usually like first through like seventh period.
What were classes that were
Like I didn't go to those classes.
That was like school, right?
Yeah.
Math.
Show up for eighth period so you can get on the bus to go home.
We didn't have 8 periods. That's crazy.
You have 4?
Yeah, we had blocks.
But you had A, B, D, B day.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
I also didn't like,
That's still 8 periods. Well, I still, it still stands.
I didn't like Spanish.
I was terrible I was so bad at Spanish.
Spanish
that they
pisses
were like,
me off, dude.
They just don't teach you anything practical, man.
halfway through the semester, they were like, "All right, look, clearly you're not going to pick this up. Clearly, we're going to give you like the lowest C that we're allowed to give you, and we're going to tell you to like switch. You need to go to a different class."
Yeah. It's too hard, man.
You should not try to speak Spanish in college or in Spain.
They don't teach you how to like speak. They just like teach you how to write a bunch of stupid sentences and use NAs
¿Cómo
and stuff.
estás? Muy bien.
You spelled jalapeno wrong, boy. And you're like, God damn it.
Bro.
And then you get a C.
Did you have the song that was all the like capitals in South America?
Do you remember it?
Oh, a little bit, yeah.
Sing it, dude.
Sing it.
You got a great voice, Chris. The world needs to hear
Songbird.
Isa, Colombia.
it. Yeah.
Hold on. No, I got it. It's pretty close. It's on the tip of my tongue.
What about
I
Argentina?
don't remember it. That was fucking 40 years ago.
Buenos Aires, Argentina.
Pretty close.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was something like that.
I remember that song.
Isa, Colombia.
I know.
Mexico City, Mexico.
Caracas, Venezuela.
See, there he goes. He's getting it back. That's a great melody. I love that part right there. That's part of the bridge, actually.
The song slaps, dude.
Yeah.
That song slapped, dude.
Sing the chorus again, Chris.
Caracas, Venezuela. Isa, Colombia.
See how it goes to the relative minor right
Bro,
there?
it
It's
went
beautiful.
through all of the. You know how many fucking countries and capitals there are in South America?
Like less than 30.
Like one. It's
Am I
Mexico,
right?
right? Isn't it all
Yeah.
Mexico?
No.
How many are there, Chris? He's like, there's 27 countries in South America.
I don't even remember, dude. It was a lot, it was a whole song. Whole song.
The whole song?
Whole
Damn.
song. I got 2 lyrics.
How many verses?
I don't know. I got 2.
2.
Caracas, Venezuela. Isa, Colombia. Bogota. Hold on. Bogota. Bogota was
Russia. That's in Russia, bro.
Not, Bogota is not in Russia.
Yeah, well, it's not in Cuba either. It's in
No,
Russia.
it's in like Peru, dude.
Bogota, Washington.
Geography. That's what we're best at.
Jamaica Town, USA.
Somebody look up where Bogota is, dude.
It's right next to Bitcoin, underneath the Dogecoin.
Fucking winning.
I did
Oh.
sign language.
That's kind
I
of
did
cool.
Sign language.
Were you good at like flicking people off and stuff?
That's good because you don't know Spanish.
Yeah.
Can you Spanish?
Which
sign
is super
language?
weird because I grew up in Texas where like people speak Spanish all the time. And honest to God, if someone
Mexicans told me, chupa mi verga.
and if someone says something to me in Spanish, most of the time I can kind of like with context clues know what they're saying.
I think that means
right?
suck my dick.
Yeah. When they hold up signs or they use Google Translate on their
No,
phone.
they
Chinga tu madre?
they like point.
Fuck your
and fucking-
mother? You know?
They use sign language. That's why I can understand sign language. See?
Yeah, I guess because they're using their signs, their hand signs.
Did you see the sign?
It opened up my eyes.
You saw the sign?
All the time.
What's the last part? Didn't want to drag you up. What? Sing it, Blake, because I know you know it.
Into the light where you belong.
Yeah, I mean, Who didn't ride a bus in middle school and elementary school?
Uh-huh.
And
Bro, my bus was so much more fucked up than that. It was like, you're all that and a bag of chips.
how many heroin needles did you sit on when you got on the bus? All the needles?
Only the ones on purpose.
Do y'all have
On
any?
purple?
Do y'all have any cool bus stories?
Yeah.
One time I got attacked by a red wasp. On
Totally
a bus.
got a hand job on a school bus.
What was his name?
John. It's John.
There's the bus driver.
John Franco.
After all the other kids got dropped off. Chris was like 19 though. And the bus driver picked him up from his apartment.
That's
He
facts.
gave the bus driver a hand job.
Yeah, dude.
No, I said I got a hand job.
And he wasn't even a school bus driver.
I got a hand job.
Don't treat me like that. I beat off while I gave him a hand job. It's the same thing.
Yeah. Yeah. Wow. Where do we go from here?
None of that's true. This is the character I play.
Are you sure? Which part? The bus driver or the...
He smelled his hair.
Yeah, from behind the seat. That's where
I
he
mean, it was
developed it, dude. He was like, I don't know, man. I was in like third grade, and it's
If
just
it smells like
hair.
Tresemme, shit's on. It's on like Donkey Kong.
What's so special about Tresemme? Ooh la la.
Have you ever smelled Tresemme?
Ooh la la.
Honestly, I couldn't tell you. Probably, maybe.
You ever smelled Tresemme hair?
I don't know. Maybe. I've never asked a woman what kind of hair product you use.
Or if you
Yeah,
could
but do you remember
smell it.
being real little and smelling hair and being like,
Nope.
oh.
Nope. You remember being really little and
unique
smelling feet and being like, oh. Whose hair are you smelling, bro?
Dude, hair smells way better than feet, dude. Fuck off.
He knows, dude. Whose hair are you smelling? I'd get slapped upside the head if I was smelling as much hair as you're talking about.
Dude, you don't get caught unless you're stupid.
Damn, you're good, bro.
See?
All right,
Good.
so if it's a bus driver, right?
Well, you gotta,
Look, it's a female bus driver, but it's a bus driver, and she looks like a bus driver. Like,
She have
you
like-
imagine a
just
bus
gotta
driver?
soften her up
She
a
have
little
like
bit.
long brown locks that look like they smell delicious.
Yeah. Crystal butter
From
her
her
up a
chin?
little bit.
Yeah,
You know?
sure. That
Yeah.
counts.
Like, you're such a good
She's
bus
got
driver.
she's got the little curlies that come off her chin,
Sure.
but
Why not?
she's got that real long hair that goes all the way down to the
Yeah.
fucking bus seat.
You don't
Probably
smell.
smells-
You don't
probably
smell
smells like
the
cigarettes
ends.
and
You don't
sweat.
smell the ends, dude.
Just the top,
The
right?
top part, yeah.
But
Ew.
what I'm saying is
Ew.
it sexy? The smell? Does it matter the head that it's on?
You just close your eyes, bro.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And you're like, damn, she's that bus driver lady. Like,
What if they did blind dating?
she might be 100 pounds overweight. She might be 60 years old, but she uses Tresemme. You know what
Bro,
I mean?
if they did what you're talking
Ooh la
about,
la.
like, you might have the best sexy life because you're just going strictly on pheromones
Strictly on the way Tresemme smells on somebody's hair.
or whatever your smell is.
Dude, so there's...
I'm gonna have to try this Tresemme.
Have you seen the shows where they like take a dude's shirt, like after he works out and he's sweating, and they take the shirt off and they make the girls smell it, and they're like, you know,
Yeah,
pheromones or whatever?
yeah.
That seems so fucking bullshit to me.
Yeah.
You think?
Because-
I'm told to take a shower when I smell like that.
Yeah, if you have a sweaty fucking gross ass shirt, nobody wants to smell that shit.
I'm gonna give you a hypothetical.
Okay.
You ready?
Uh-huh.
Here's a hypothetical. You go to bed at night. You have a normal go to bed at night. You're gonna wake up in the morning. You're gonna work out because that's what you do every fucking morning, right?
Okay.
But before you go work out, you wake up a little bit earlier than you're supposed to, and you got the morning wood, so you're like, let's see if we can stick it in.
Mm-hmm.
So you stick it in, and then you smell like sex. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Like your daughter knows you smell like sex. Like everybody knows you smell like sex. You smell like sex, dude. Do you shower before you go to the gym, or do you go to the gym because you smell like sex? And then when you get there, does that have any line on how hard you work out in front of the other female attendants of workout space?
Wait, there's females who work out with you?
Yeah.
So I don't.
Honestly, the best trainer I've had is a female.
I don't.
And that's kind of crazy.
I think absolutely.
She has better hands than every other dude that's in that gym. Like, there's no question about it.
I think absolutely you don't take a shower before you go to the gym because that'd be silly.
Yeah.
Especially you've already wasted 3-4 minutes.
You're just gonna have to take another shower.
Right.
Yeah,
So-
exactly, dude.
So you go work out, but I've never thought of it like, oh, I smell like sex right now. I'm going to work out harder in front of these. Like, what? Nobody's looking at you, bro.
Yeah, I'm like, smell my balls right now. They smell like sex.
I'm just like, I stink right now because I'm working out, sweating and shit. And I'm
Man,
gonna
You
I
don't
take
think
a
it has
shower.
something about pheromones?
I always take a shower after sex, dude.
You don't think that pheromones play into that entire situation? You
Okay.
have sex
How about this?
pheromones, like eluding from your.
But you're fighting
You're
right now.
exuding
I think-
fucking sex pheromones.
I
dude.
think you might work out better. I can see that.
You could also just jack off all over your gym clothes and then go work out.
Dude, if you have sex and then jack off and then go work out, you're a real boss.
Or you might just be completely out of fucking
You might be
testosterone
broken as
altogether.
fuck.
Yeah, dude.
No way. Out of testosterone?
What
Dude,
if
if you're out of testosterone, like you have sex and you're just like,
Yeah, because you
fuck the rest of today.
all your testosterone
I'm
has
just
been
gonna lay here
expelled,
for the
right?
rest
Like
of
that's
the
what that
day.
is testosterone just leaving the body.
You got it
Right?
backwards, man. You
That's
got to have
science.
sex, work out, and then jack off. That's Superman right there.
I agree.
That's got to be hard.
I agree. That's a winter lifestyle. If you can get down with this regiment,
You're going to have a sore dick when you're done. I can guarantee you that.
yeah.
It's hard
And
to
fucking calloused hands.
Dude, it's hard to beat a sore dick, I'll tell you what.
Calloused hands.
Holy shit. We're going hard right at the beginning. That's cool.
We're speaking facts, dude. It's the truth bombs tonight.
I'm just saying, you walk up into the gym with sex pheromones, like, dude.
So Chris has sex with the fucking bus driver.
hey, wear your wedding ring. You're gonna be beating him off with a fucking sword, dude.
How do they see your fucking wedding ring with your boxing gloves, bro?
Sword gets real tricky.
You got a ring like on your glove.
You gotta put the ring on it. You gotta take the ring off while you wrap your hands, and then put it on after your wraps, dude, and before your gloves.
It's like wearing a fucking muscle shirt or something.
I had to get a bigger ring to fit over my wraps.
Look, I smell like sex, and I'm up in here right now, but I'm still fucking married, bitch.
Is that what that smell is?
Well, and that's doubling down, really. Like, you got the pheromones and you got the wedding ring on. Like, they got no hope. They're just leaking out. They're just leaking out their areas. You know.
You think?
I'll guarantee it.
I think they're probably like, look at that old fat guy over there. Oh, never mind. He smells bad.
Yeah, he smells like sex.
He smells like sweaty ass.
And Tresemme.
Is that how you want to live your life?
What?
Yeah. No.
Dude, if you're at the gym, you stink. Everybody at the gym stinks. That's what, you know.
Yes, so you might as well stink like sex.
How many of those other people are going in there and getting railed beforehand?
And how many times have you been in the gym and as soon as someone walks in, you're like, that person just had sex?
Yeah, you're like, don't miss the bag.
That's a loaded question. I'll answer it later.
See?
Is that me or is that somebody else in here?
Somebody else smells like sex.
Because I smell sex.
Smells like sex in here.
Yeah. So you should say next time.
That's just the gym.
I'm just saying, there's a thing about pheromones.
I mean, I know there is. Like, scientists tell me there is.
There's a thing about wedding rings, too.
I just don't know if I believe the science.
Do you believe the science about wedding rings?
Wedding rings have pheromones too. It's in the gold.
There's science about wedding rings, too.
Ancient leprechauns from
What's the science
a
about
long,
wedding
long
rings?
time ago.
Dude with wedding ring hanging out in the bar. Dude without wedding ring hanging out in the bar. Dude
I don't think so.
Dude with wedding ring gets hit on more. Guarantee it. Every fucking time.
Okay. I think a person with a wedding, a guy with a wedding ring.
Girls, it doesn't matter if they got a wedding ring or not.
Yeah, it doesn't matter at all.
Yep.
Half of them fake it anyways. Yeah.
But guys, the other way around. It does matter. It does matter, and they take it into calculation, and they hit on the guy with the wedding ring more.
No,
Guarantee
I think an
fucking
attractive,
dude.
outgoing, like, confident guy gets hit on more than a not attractive, not outgoing, not confident guy.
But get him a wedding ring and it's a.
Do you think it changes?
It's
Oh,
like
yeah.
You think same guy, same exact guy, same exact bar.
that's what Chris is saying. That's it.
Yeah, think about every girl that's hit on you in the last, 12 years?
Like 0.
No,
Yeah.
there's been 3.
Yeah.
And it's all been because you had a wedding ring on.
His wife,
Probably not.
last 3 years of their anniversary.
No, it's his wife.
Does your wife still hit on you?
She stopped hitting on him
Dude.
11 years ago,
Yeah.
dude. That's how that goes.
She's like, that guy? Nah.
We've all been married for some years, right?
Well, and I'm not sweating her either because, like, look, like, I'm not trying to work for this. You know what I mean? I'm not going to fucking hit on her. Like,
Why not? It's the funnest thing in the world.
you just slap her on the hey, what's up? That's it. That's the sweet talk now. You know, I've been in this shit for fucking.
You're not romancing the stone.
We're coming up on 2 decades.
You're not washing your hair with Tresemme and fucking driving a school bus around and stuff.
No, bro, she goes to bed
Metaphorically,
without, bro,
you know.
pretty much she goes to bed without pants. That means it's time. And if she doesn't, then you beat off in your attic or something.
It's hot up there, man.
It is hot up there. Plus, I don't have the ladder. I have to stand on a chair and
Oh
climb.
no,
up
I
there.
just got a door.
That sucks.
I open the door.
Climb up in the attic like some kind of fucking
Lay down on the
golem or
rafters.
something.
Yeah, that's fucked up. For you, it's a garage, you know?
Our studio, bro.
Backyard,
Studio
dude.
works.
Yeah, I beat off in the studio all the time.
Whole couch right there for it.
Do you
No,
really,
there's
dude?
a chair right here that you're
Do you
sitting
really?
in.
So I
There's
have
a chair right here that you're. No, this chair isn't good because it's a little bit
Rough?
coarse. Yeah.
Rough on the butt cheeks?
You don't want to sit in this chair.
I thought that's why you had that pillow back there. Or is that what you squeege on?
Yeah, that's just for wiping.
Nice. You got to give it a good squeeze at the end, huh? Get it all out. You know what I mean? You start from the bottom where like Chris has got the tear going on, and you got to run it up, get all the leak out.
You don't want to tear. Tear will ruin your fucking life.
Yeah, that's bad, dude. You need to put some fish oil on it or something.
Fish oil? Why fish oil?
Make it smell better.
What? That's what I give the dogs to make their hair grow.
Well, you said you got a slit down between your dick and your butthole. Sounds like you got some fish oil problems.
Yeah, I just use the Preparation H. Just fucking slather that bitch on
With
there.
a toothbrush?
Preparation H.
Does that stop the itch?
God, we're fucking old. We're old.
Don't you put that on your butthole if you have hemorrhoids?
Yeah. I put it on my butthole when I have hemorrhoids.
What? You have hemorrhoids?
This isn't a hypothetical.
You old fucker. I've never done that. I don't touch my butthole. That's weird, man.
Bro,
especially if I got to put cream on it. I had somebody else do that.
I'm going to go ahead and say that I'm in the best shape of my life, but also my intestines are coming out my belly button, and my butthole has come out of my taint.
Is that what's going on? Is this split?
You sound healthy.
And my heart is questionable.
You should put some cream on it. They make heart cream.
I can't. I've tried. Doesn't work.
Like Vicks Vapor Rub?
That's not heart cream. Doesn't work the same.
You can put some hot water in it and drink it, and it does the same thing. It's like tea.
No.
Tea.
Well, it's mint, right? Or eucalyptus or
menthanol, or whatever it is.
Menthanol. Yeah.
Meth. It's meth.
Yeah.
Meth is good.
It smells like eucalyptoids and menthanols and stuff.
You use a eucalyptus inhaler to smoke meth, you know?
Mix it in your tea.
I think that's accurate, actually.
Do you guys take you said fish oil. Do you take vitamins and stuff?
Bro, I don't take shit. I don't take fucking a goddamn thing.
Vitamins and minerals?
If I'm like real fucking gonna die sick, like I might take some antibiotics or I might take some fucking
You also take vitamins?
NyQuil.
Just a vitamin?
I'll go
Like a
drink
men's
pond water
multivitamin?
before I drink a fucking pond
dude.
vitamin.
I don't do that shit. Fuck that. I don't take shit.
I can't swallow pills,
Bro,
man.
I think, okay.
If I'm real sick, I'll drink some fucking NyQuil.
Are you one of those fucking GNC motherfuckers?
No.
And you're like,
I
I got
don't
total
play this
men's fucking
shit.
boner power.
But I take
pills and-
a men's multivitamin,
nice.
a CoQ10, because my heart,
A cocaine 10? Good for your heart?
and there's one more. Oh, milk thistle, because it's good for my liver. Supposedly. That's what they say.
That makes sense.
And I'm like, well, I need the vitamin because that's what a normal human should take, and then I need the fucking CoQ10 because, you know, my heart.
Dude, fuck you, dude.
I'm probably gonna, I might have heart problems later.
If you
I don't know. I'm pretty fucking healthy. Like, let's be real. It's just that, you know, I'm overweight and have hypertension and,
if you can't fix it with,
at least I don't drink and smoke all the time.
if you
know?
can't fix it with booze or cigarettes or cocaine, dude, then it's not worth fixing, dude.
I don't get the milk part, though.
Milk thistle.
What the fuck is that?
Supposedly it helps your liver.
But what is it, like a plant?
No, it's a pill.
Oh.
It's a
I was
vitamin.
like, dude, how do they have milk in a plant form? That
Oh.
You don't want
sense.
to eat milk thistle.
Right?
That would kind of
It's like, that's gross, dude.
spiky.
It's gonna be sour,
If
too.
you can't smoke it, wait, no, if you can't fix it,
Smoke it?
smoke it. Yeah, if you can't smoke it, then it's not good. No, if you can't fix it with fucking booze, cigarettes, or cocaine, it's not worth fixing. Duct tape, maybe.
Bail and wire, zip ties.
Cocaine's great for, like, strokes and stuff, I heard.
I'm just trying to take care of my heart and my liver. I think I punish those two things enough that, like, what is taking a supplement every day? That's not that.
Just eat some red meat.
Dude, those two things are lost causes. Like, you should find a more valuable fucking outlet for your...
Well, I'm not going to quit drinking, and I'm not going to quit being stressed, you know, all the time at work, and I'm not going to fucking,
Quit eating bacon?
you know, I'm just saying, I'm not going to do that shit. I'm not going to quit smoking. I'm just going to take milk thistle and CoQ10 and be like, look, I'm doing everything I can here, heart. Don't fail me now. You know?
You fuck it. Run it until it's fucking done.
That's kind of a good idea.
Yeah. I don't know.
I don't know. I like it. I might start taking some CoQ10 too.
Yeah.
It's good for your balls too. See, that's what I'm most concerned about. I mean, I don't want to have like a ball attack or my balls fall off or something when I'm older.
Well, bro, if you're gonna take some shit, like,
A ball attack? What if your balls just attacked you all of a sudden?
Right?
Like, no, it seems silly, but like, heart attacks happen. Like, your heart attacks you sometimes.
You have like crippling ball
What if
pain suddenly.
What if your balls just attacked you?
You just roll on
You're
the
like, bro, I
ground.
thought we were same team.
Yeah.
And your balls are like, no, fuck you.
No.
that's unfortunate.
Mutiny.
Ball attack.
Ball
How did he
mutiny.
die? Ball attack.
Yeah, dude.
Oh my god, that's the worst way to go.
Ball arrest. Yeah.
No, definitely a toe attack.
Toe attack?
Yeah, a toe attack would be worse than a ball attack.
Why?
I understand a ball attack. That's like a hernia.
Dude, my toes get fucking smashed all the time. If my balls got smashed, that would suck.
They're like right next to your stomach.
Yeah,
dude.
but what if your toes attacked you till you died?
And I think your balls are connected directly, like, this is science, this is a doctor, directly to your soul.
To your death?
And so like, when you, you know.
God, that'd be the worst way to die.
It's debilitating.
Your balls crushed to death.
I've heard of people that heard some like really good jokes and then they died.
And with their feet?
Dead ass. I think their ass died.
Oh, their ass died. Dude, an ass attack would be a pretty bad way to go, too.
Yeah. But what if you have to poop?
Oh no, my ass attack.
Oh, my ass doesn't attack me, dude.
I think
I'd
you're
rather
already.
my heart attacks me than my ass or my
I
balls.
think you've been through a few battles already, Chris.
Dude, I agree with that. Like, I'm pretty sure I want my heart or my brain to attack me first.
Yeah, brain attack. That happens, right?
Brain attack.
Just not ass attack. I just need to keep that out.
Ball attack.
Ball attack's
What
bad
supplement?
also.
What supplement can I take to keep my ass and balls from attacking me?
Dude, I think the supplements are what's going to kill you, dude.
You think?
Yeah.
Are they like a meal replacement?
I think you should not take
No,
shit.
this isn't like lose weight pills or something.
Yeah, but you're still taking like milk
Not a
thistle.
fucking.
Isn't that stuff like filling? How many calories is in milk thistle? Like, yeah, there's like 500 calories a pill. I don't know, dude. I'm just asking stupid questions, but they
The
make
stupid
sense.
questions.
Stupid questions.
All of the stupid questions.
What if you just disqualify all of medical science up to this point? Like, no, y'all are all stupid and don't take shit. Don't take fucking anything.
I don't, except for
CoQ10
multivitamin,
and
the
multivitamin.
CoQ10, and milk thistle.
Is it a men's multi? Yeah, you said men's already.
Yeah.
So it's got a lot of good stuff.
Which
in
is
it.
silly. Do you think people need different vitamins? I guess maybe they do. Maybe.
You mean more than booze, cigarettes, and
Like, do you think a woman takes, do you think the men's vitamin and the women's vitamin are that different?
Yeah, absolutely.
yeah, for
You
sure. Yeah, the women's vitamin keeps them from getting pregnant.
She's got to take it every day.
Yeah. She misses it, dude. She didn't get pregnant. Don't ask me how it happens, but no, that's science, dude. For real.
For sure, science, dude. Falling for that shit before.
Yeah, you don't want to take that either.
What?
That's not good for your vitamins.
Well, I don't want to get pregnant.
Well, it won't make you pregnant. It's just bad for your vitamins if you take that.
It's bad for my vitamins,
Mhm.
but I count on my vitamins.
Yeah,
He takes other vitamins.
you just gotta take the right vitamins.
Dude, fuck that. You
Do
don't
you really
take
think there's a
shit.
difference? Do you really think there's a difference between a men's vitamin and a woman's vitamin?
Yeah, absolutely.
But do you
Like Chris
realize?
said,
Do you realize that like there's been like people and organisms and animals, shit. They just been walking around this place for like thousands, hundreds of thousands of years. You know, like why all of a sudden you got to take shit to be okay?
Yeah, but they're not
Like
fucking
motherfuckers was fine.
But they're not riding jet skis and shit. Like, they're not living the best life. They're kind of just skinny and in the woods.
Or
You
if
know?
you can't fix it with booze or cigarettes or sex. Like it's not worth fixing.
Yeah, but by the same logic, they've been walking around here for millions of years and they don't drink booze or smoke cigarettes.
Yeah, they do.
And you're like, fuck you.
all of
Yeah,
you
this is
doing?
true. How many
Fucking
cavemen went to
nerds.
the corner store? And got a
Literally
pack of
every
cigarettes and
motherfucker I've
12
met
packs?
that's walking around this motherfucker has been drinking booze, smoking cigarettes, and having sex.
Dolphins don't.
Bullshit.
Dolphins smoke
Guaranteed.
a dolphin
Guaranteed.
smoking a cigarette.
Guaranteed, dolphin. What do you think they do?
They got to come out of water to do
Bro,
it.
they be raping people. Dolphins rape people and then smoke a cigarette because that's what you do after you rape somebody.
How do they light it?
with their fingers, stupid.
With a lighter?
Oh, obviously. That was a dumb question. I set myself up for that. Oh my god. Dude,
We lost it on
I
that.
lost. They're yeah, I don't know, man.
What are they doing with dolphins now? Oh, they're smoking cigarettes.
Attack dolphins. There's attack dolphins.
Because they take vitamins. That's what happened.
Dude, dolphins be having sex and smoking cigarettes.
It's
Promise.
because they take too many vitamins. It makes them all crazy. Sex crazy.
No, it's the booze that does that.
Sex crazy magic, like the
Dolphin booze?
red hot.
Under the sea.
No, dolphins drink regular booze like humans.
Like what? Like tequila and
Yeah.
vodka?
Dolphins love tequila.
Dude, there was a
But it
video.
depends on where they are, you know? Like if they're...
There was a video on YouTube of this fucking baby orca swims up to the boat and is like, me. And they're like, oh shit. He's
he
in
wants
trouble.
some Tito's.
And so they follow the baby orca, and it goes, and it's a fucking I keep saying dolphins, orca, and they like help
They're
her
not the
get
same.
out of the fucking net, and then they like do a dance, and then no shit, the dolphin goes under the water,
Orca.
kills the orca, goes under the water, kills a like a stingray, and then brings it back as like a thank you for saving my life and stuff.
Yeah.
Did they take it and say thank you?
It's like my cat leaves lizards on my doorstep.
So orcas are fucking
Cats.
orcas are pretty fucking smart. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, dude. I read a story one time about an orca who he led a whole.
He jumped
orchestra
over a
one
little
time.
boy, right? Like,
Yeah, dude, I saw that documentary. Yeah,
They made a
that's good.
movie about him and stuff.
Yeah, he jumped over a little boy.
He was like captured or something, right? He was enslaved.
He was, but then he got freed. I think his name
Leon
was like Willie
Isis.
Nelson.
I thought it was Bill.
Close enough.
His name's Bill.
Bill the orca whale. Bill the killer whale. Yeah, it's a good movie. I just
That
remember
movie was so fucking good.
there's a lot of water in it.
And then Michael Jackson. Remember Michael Jackson did the dance?
Yeah, dude.
Shimon!
Yeah. Dude, he is a whale. But not really. He's just a whale of a person.
Of a spirit, of an entertainer.
Yeah.
So
A presence, a personality.
on the reel right now, there's a movie called The Whale
It's about Michael Jackson?
With Brendan Fraser, right?
with Brendan Fraser.
No way. Is
Yeah.
he like a...
Fat.
Is he like one of those like
He's like a
Encino
whale.
whales or something?
He's like a whale.
Is he a whale in the movie?
Yeah, he
Yeah.
plays the whale.
Dude, that's so
plays the
fucking
whale.
It's
cool.
the sequel to Free Willy.
And he plays the whale.
Oh, that's a great fit for him. He'd do great playing Bill.
Bill the whale from
Yeah.
Free Willy.
Yeah.
Free Billy. Oh,
He's a
Billy.
dolphin. He plays a dolphin.
Yeah. Bill, the dolphin and Free Willy.
Do dolphins have bills?
Fuck, dude. I hope not. I really hope not. That's when. All right. Earlier, I was like,
Cable bill, phone bill, what kind
look,
of
these
bill?
orcas and these dolphins are so fucking smart. Like, maybe we should, ask their opinion about some shit. I don't know.
Respect that.
Oh. You know what I mean? Like, hey, what do you guys think about this fucking thing we're doing? Like, we're, polluting the ocean or something. They're like, yeah, we're not really for that. And we're like, yeah, fuck you. You don't really count. They don't get a vote, right? But we at least should ask their opinion.
Well, they don't have
like
citizenship, so
as a mutual respect thing.
they can't.
Fuck you,
or
dolphin!
They don't have IDs.
But here's the
either.
real deal. If the orcas and the dolphins aren't paying bills, like if they don't have that level of stress, then no, fuck you. You don't get an opinion yet.
Yeah, I'm down with that.
Once they have to start paying bills, then like that's what we need to do. We need to start charging the fucking dolphins rent.
Oceanic slumlords.
Oh, dude, yeah, they need to like start leasing the ocean that they swim in.
And you're like, bro, you're gonna have to bring. Thanks for the stingray for saving your life. Now I know that you can pay me for like doing you a service.
Fuck
From
you,
now
pay
on,
me.
you need to bring me a stingray every single day.
No,
Fuck you,
they need
pay
to bring
me.
cash.
And honestly, stingrays are kind of whack. Can
Yeah,
you go fucking
lobsters are doper, like 15 lobsters
way
a day.
doper?
I want Bitcoin, motherfucker.
You better go find some fucking Bitcoin. You better figure out how to work a computer.
Right?
You're so smart you can't even use a computer.
Get your little orca Bitcoin mine down there.
And they're like, I have fins and I'm underwater. And you're like, fucking everyone has an excuse, right? Excuses are like, torn buttholes.
Yeah.
That hurts.
It hurts.
Or what are those things on their heads that they breathe out of? Blowholes?
their mouth?
Like blowholes. Everybody's got them and they all fucking blow shit out of them.
Insane.
Yeah.
The torn blowholes.
Yeah, they're all chafed.
Did y'all
'Cause they've
ever
been hanging
had
out with
torn,
Chris.
Have y'all ever had torn blowhole? It hurts like a motherfucker.
I
dude.
bet. You just gotta watch out what kind of tissue paper you're using.
Lobster would be inadequate.
I don't
form of
even
payment.
use tissue paper, Gator. It's outside of the. This should not happen.
What if they could take you down for like free rides to the Titanic so you could like see it?
You just hold your breath.
Yeah, you just grab their back fin and no, they breathe
I
for
become
you
a
through their
billion-
blowhole, bro.
If I become a
Oh
billionaire,
damn! You put your mouth on their blowhole and they fucking
Yeah, they resuscitate you.
bro. If I become a billionaire, I'm definitely getting on some sketchy submarines.
No, you ride an orca
Really?
down there, dude.
Really?
I mean,
All right.
why not? That's got to be right up there with riding willies on the toll road.
Because you'll implode. That's like the ultimate jujitsu move.
It's not. I don't think it's like riding wheelies at all.
It's like armbar and Kimura.
It's like being trapped inside of a jail cell and they're like, hey, cool, we're underwater. And you're like, yeah, I wouldn't know because there's no fucking windows.
and then it squeezes you like a bee.
Did you see that thing? It's a fleshlight and there's one window in the end of it. That's it.
That's where they put the dick.
And that's where they put the fucking pilot.
That's where
I
the
hope.
dick goes. No, that's where the fucking dick goes, dude. There's no room for nothing. Because it's all slimy and
Dude,
dick
they
in
went
there.
down there in a fleshlight and they're like, fucking, it exploded. It imploded.
Like the batteries died. Fucking idiots. God damn it.
It's the best engineers in San Marcos.
You bought the
dude.
cheap Walmart AA batteries.
It
Of course
was,
they died.
it was designed by the best engineers in San Marcos.
They saw
Are
him
you
coming
serious,
too.
dude?
They saw him coming. They were like, look
no,
at these
dude.
billionaires.
Dude, if they saw him coming, they would
Charge them to get
turn
in
on the
fleshlight.
windshield wipers.
It's like, man, we got fucking Nintendo GameCube controllers in this bitch. We got this on lock now.
And that's my thing. Look, if you have this way super advanced technology where you have like Game Freak controllers piloting the shit, why not do a couple dry runs? You
Was
know?
this their first run?
Yeah.
No, it
That's
wasn't.
science. Yeah,
No,
that's
it wasn't.
absolutely the very first one.
There was.
Where did they go before? Like in a swimming pool?
There's bad reviews of
There's never
all
been
the
anyone.
ones
There's never
before
been
that.
anyone else go down to the Titanic.
What did they? Was this the first time we went to the Titanic?
No.
Yes.
No, there's bad reviews.
What did they say? They're like, yeah, we didn't get to see any dead bodies.
James Cameron found the Titanic, right?
He wrote a movie about it.
Yeah.
And then he
That's
directed
not,
a book.
That's not real.
Yeah.
No.
Yes.
Yeah, it is, dude. He
It
made a whole
is.
movie about it. It's
Google
called
it, bro.
Titanic.
James Cameron found the Titanic.
Leonardo DiCaprio's in it and shit.
I know Leo's in it.
James Cameron found the
Leo.
Titanic. Here, I want to look it up.
Leo. That's a great name if your name is
I'm just
Leonardo.
gonna say that there's people that escaped on lifeboats from the Titanic, and there's probably motherfuckers that found the Titanic when they escaped the motherfuckers.
What?
I'm just, I'm gonna guess that like some of the survivors were because they found the Titanic like when it sunk.
Where did they bury the survivors?
Well, the survivors, they buried them wherever they died at. But the non-survivors are still on the bottom of the Titanic where the other people just died at.
They still got the buffet running down there?
And they're just
stuff?
hanging out down there?
The billionaires all died there.
That's gotta be expensive.
Yeah, dude. That's a long fucking cruise, too.
It's a good way for a billionaire to die.
It's like fucking
where'd-
Gilligan's Island, but
What the fuck happened to you? Like fucking the Titanic, bro. Wait, but you're like fucking 70 years too late, dude. No? I went there too.
Dude, I wonder if you could get to a point where you're sinking
Also died at the Titanic.
and you can just commit to it. You're like, I'm going to drown or freeze to death. I'm just going to go in this room and fill up with water and like drown.
I don't think that's how it goes down.
I know.
No,
I don't think it's like,
You get your violin out.
and you're like, oh, well, I guess we're going down now.
No, I think once that happens, it just like cranks up like a fucking large block, fucking Honda Civic. Like if you dumped like a fucking 7-liter fucking engine in a Honda Civic and then like decided to go, it just like, that's what happens.
That's how it sunk?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it just imploded.
Explodes.
They had Hondas back then?
Well, they were using a Honda motor to power the
You ever
submersible.
forget to poke a hole in your fucking, you ever forget to poke a hole in your ranch style beans before you put them on the fire?
And it blows up?
Yeah.
No.
It's kind of what happened.
But the opposite.
Yeah.
It hit an iceberg, right?
But inverted.
It blew, like, what is the opposite? If it blowing up, but it didn't blow up.
No, it blew in.
It blew down.
It blew down.
You ever threw an ice cube at a beer can?
Shit blew down.
That's the Titanic right there.
Dude, you don't want to get caught up blowing down.
It's a good experiment. You know what I mean? Maybe you should throw the beer can at the ice cube in the bathtub.
Dude, real talk though, there should be a fucking lever or a button that throws a flag that's not powered by the fucking submersible power, right?
What's the flag supposed to do?
Oh, it floats to the top and it sends out a beacon that's like, bro, they're like right here somewhere.
They're dead
follow
right
the
there.
rope because motherfuckers are dead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pull the rope up and it'll...
See, and if we had weaponized dolphins properly, if we invested in weaponized dolphins, then they could be finding the Titanic and this fleshlight submersible.
But
right
we're
now.
still
Y'all are the
negotiating
ones
with the
trying to
aliens
save
about
the
that.
orcas, dude. You done fucked up.
Well, that's who they were trying to get a hold of. The Coast Guard tried to get a hold of the orcas, but then the Navy kicked in and they were like, nah, you talk to us.
Have you ever heard that dolphin, all the like whales, they all were fish that walked up on shore and then walked around for a little bit and then were like, nah, we're going back.
Yeah, they were
They go
like
back?
cows and like elephants and shit.
And
They start swimming,
And
dude.
they learned how to swim.
Yeah. And then they have like ocean milk and stuff now.
So
Manatees. Fucking sea cows.
So what if, and follow me here, what if
Yeah.
those were people? Like, what if they came out of the ocean and then they walked around long enough to be people and they were like, nah, fuck this. And they go back, they become mermaids and they become dolphins. This is science, right? This is fucking Darwinism.
Absolutely.
There's no flaw in this logic.
And this might be a good experiment to conduct. We should go spend a lot of time in the water and see if we evolve.
With
into,
dolphins?
I don't even know if you need to be around dolphins. Like, what would be so bad about turning into like a
Oh, we're
freshwater
just going to hang
clam
out
or
in the
something?
water until we turn into dolphins.
We'll turn into whatever sea creature we're supposed to turn into.
Trout's cool.
What if you turn into a largemouth bass?
Trout.
That'd be okay.
Yeah, I don't want to be a salmon. I'm pretty sure about
Yeah,
that.
because then you gotta swim up rivers and shit.
Fucking bears. You got to watch out for bears.
Fuck yeah.
I'm already watching out for bears. I was going back to the water so I wouldn't have to watch out for bears.
Right?
You know?
Maybe an octopus.
Bears get trout too.
Or be like a clam or something. That'd be kind of cool to be a
Zebra
clam.
muscle's sweet. You just fucking hanging out until you cut somebody's foot.
Dude, yeah, you can hang out on cool boats and shit like that too. You know what I mean?
Zebra muscle's sweet. Just
You're
hang out until you just cut somebody's foot. That's the
This
way
guy's
it goes.
Moomba is so cool. I'm like all barnacled all over it.
I'm gonna barnacle the shit out of this.
Yeah, I can't wait to barnacle the fuck out of everything.
What about a lobster? You become a lobster.
People eat your ass and boil you alive. That's not
Like
cool.
everybody eats you. Lobster's delicious.
You're like desired. What if you were like a shark, dude? Like a great white. You could eat so many people.
Now you want to be something that nobody fucking eats, like a skunk or a porcupine.
Yeah, but then you get hit by cars instead. And
Only
that
if you're
sucks.
stupid.
Like, which
Dude,
everyone is.
apparently all skunks and porcupines
Are stupid.
are dumb as fuck.
Because they all get hit by cars.
Bro, I had a squirrel recently.
Did you eat it?
No?
Why not?
I kept going. I'm not going to stop.
Oh man, you should have stopped and like picked it up.
No, I didn't stop. It's a squirrel.
Did you check to see if he was okay?
No.
Oh man.
He wasn't okay. Definitely hit him.
He sprayed his guts out of his asshole.
Ouch.
He definitely was not.
And you're like, bro, I feel for you. Like,
He was like, I was
I can relate.
constipated, but
he's
now
not
I'm-
okay, but he's also stupid. Like, why the fuck are you running across the road? You chicken?
Maybe he didn't see you. He didn't look before you left.
and he was like, why are you driving a car down this road?
Uh-huh. Yeah. Did you have your lights
This
on?
is your fault.
What the fuck hairless bears do, dude?
All right, lobsters. We're talking about lobsters. I think
If you try to catch lobsters, sharks will get you.
this is a hot take. I think Red Lobster is fucking good. I think it's good.
Well, the cheddar bees are.
No, everything. Tell me you wouldn't want to go. If I was like, hey,
Yeah, Mr. Trout guy. They got good trout.
I'm gonna
there.
buy Red Lobster. You want to go?
It's not bad, but
Would you be like, nah, I
it's-
don't eat that shit.
It's not bad, but it's tiny.
The lobsters?
Yeah.
You just got to get a lot of them.
Yeah.
You got to go flex.
Have you tried to get a lot of lobsters? The red lobster is still expensive.
You got to flex in Red Lobster, dude. That's
But I'm
what
not
it's all
talking about expensive. I'm talking about good. Tell me that shit isn't good.
The tiny little lobsters?
Yeah.
I mean, they're pretty good.
Yeah. And if I was like, hey, endless lobster, you ready to go? Red Lobster, endless lobster.
Dude, but you eat a red lobster, like, you better fill up on the cheddar bees, otherwise you're eating a hamburger.
Of course you're going to fill up on the cheddar bees because those are delicious also. Look, this is my whole point. Everything at Red Lobster is fucking good, and I don't know why the internet has decided that Red Lobster and fucking Macaroni Grill aren't cool anymore,
When did
Now,
this
macaroni,
happen?
wait.
but they are.
Nobody's talking shit about macaroni grill. You better shut your mouth.
When did this
That's what I'm
happen?
saying.
When did this happen? Is
No, that
this a
shit's
Reddit
better than
thing?
Johnny Carino's, and that shit's better than Olive Garden.
Is this a Reddit thing?
Olive Garden. Maybe that's the other one I was thinking of. Olive Garden.
Olive Garden has an Italian margarita. That's the best shit I've ever had in my life.
And breadsticks.
And the breadsticks are off the chain.
Is this a Reddit thing?
No, it's an internet thing.
No, it's a Reddit thing.
No, this is
No.
real life shit.
What? How come everybody's hating good food?
They're hating on Olive Garden and Red Lobster.
Why?
On the internet.
They're stupid.
Why? Then don't eat there.
That's my point.
There's
There's a reason they're still fucking open, right? There's a reason, because it's fucking good.
Just because people get pretentious on the internet doesn't mean they're right.
That's facts.
Right.
Which is lame. And I think they need to get rid of platforms that, perpetuate this type of behavior.
They're getting rid of Reddit. Actually, Reddit is
Are they
getting rid of Reddit.
really? Thank God, dude. If that's not a
Cancel
cesspool of
Reddit?
fucking dumb stuff,
So-
like, holy shit.
So Reddit
Reddit's terrible, dude.
is a cesspool for sure.
It was never good.
It is good for certain things.
Like what?
It is.
No.
It's a news source aggregate.
No.
I
Right?
guess.
The problem with Reddit has always been the people that fuck with Reddit. That's the problem. So, what they're doing now is they're not allowing any other companies to, create like a Reddit. Help me out here, Gator.
Like type of thing?
No, like a, hey, we're going to use our app to access your website.
Oh, yeah. I see
Like
what
a
you're saying.
third party, to make Reddit better than it is. On the
Yeah.
internet. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So everybody uses these third party apps to access Reddit, and Reddit has come out and been like, look, you can't use these anymore. Now they're basically going to charge them so much that they're not viable anymore. Right. So now you only can download the actual Reddit app. You can't download like what's the word I'm looking for? Like the Reddit fucking sub app. I mean, sure, I don't have a better word for it. So like I use Reddit as fun, RIF, but there's lots of other apps that are like, hey, look, we just take Reddit and we make it better. And you fucking, you know,
Oh. I don't look at Reddit, so I don't know.
For your page.
well, it could be anything. Like if you used a different,
I know I'll go to Google and I'll look up something and they're like, oh, here's a Reddit post about it.
it's basically
It opens the app
a user interface. You can make a user interface for Reddit.
to make
Right.
it like better.
Yeah. And Reddit is now coming out and saying, okay, anyone that uses any of these user interfaces, we're charging the user interface so much that they can't operate anymore. It's not
Because the
viable.
user interfaces have access to the information.
Right. So they want you to just use their shit. or pay an exorbitant fee for every time Reddit is accessed, right? Out from a third party. And it's effectively getting rid of everything, and it's gonna alienate everybody that use, or not everybody, but like, I don't know.
I feel like
percent of the people that use Reddit.
Their upvote,
which is good.
Their upvote, downvote thing, I feel like is their downfall. It creates like the pitchfork mobs. You know what I mean?
What do you mean?
Well, like if you have something that's great, people will upvote you and like push it way up, and you're popular now. But if people don't like you, they like lynch mob you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They're like, we disagree with you. We're
But
gonna
isn't
take
that-
you out back and hang you.
But isn't that every social media?
Is it? They don't like some don't even allow you to not like something, dislike something.
But Facebook does, doesn't it?
No, you can only like stuff.
You can't not like something?
Yeah.
Oh. You can thumbs down it?
What? On Facebook? What'd you say there? No way. Yeah, you gotta talk in your mic, bro. I
Talking
can't
your
hear you.
mic.
What do you mean you're just over there?
You can thumbs down shit
On Facebook?
on Facebook.
Well then, fuck Facebook too.
Does it take away a like? Or does it just say like, there's this many thumbs ups and this
It
many
doesn't
thumbs downs?
take away a like, but it adds a dislike.
Yeah.
But you're not allowed to dislike something.
I don't know. I don't think people were ready
You
for
are
social media.
you are allowed to dislike shit. And no, people weren't ready for social media. We barely had fucking internet. And then all of a sudden we have TikTok. Shit's wild. And it's broken. And that's, bro, it got men drinking seltzers. Something has clearly gone wrong.
Sausage is good.
No, they're not.
Yeah, they taste good.
No.
They're yummy, like yummy hot
I have been
dogs.
drinking more beer lately. I have
Good.
been.
Drink more beer. Be a fucking man. Do man shit. Beat off in your attic.
And drink beer to cool off.
Beat off in your attic. Be a man.
Yeah, dude.
I don't know. I don't think drinking beer versus a seltzer is what makes you a man. I don't think,
What about eating a steak versus a piece of chicken?
yeah, or even like a piece of tofu. I don't think eating steak versus tofu is what makes you
I got
a
an
man.
interesting thing though. I'm not curious about what you think makes
Hold
a
on.
man, but what makes a woman?
Do you know what I think makes a man?
Dick?
A dick. Yeah. That's
Pretty solid. He can have tits, but that's just a dude with tits.
That's okay though. If they're nice.
But what makes a woman, Blake? Can you explain that to me?
It's a
Vagina?
adult female person.
On Reddit.
Has
Yeah,
has a vagina? Is not angry at me for being a man.
No, she's probably honestly she is angry at me, and it's like, all right, that might.
She might have a vagina. She's angry.
She loves and she hates you at the same time.
All right, where are we going from here?
We could
Take a
try.
shot?
We
You
could
wanna
try
take a
the
shot?
whiskey.
Yeah, let's take a shot. And maybe we can be feral for a little while.
Nice.
Gator, you're feral.
Yeah, and I am okay with it.
You don't like to shower?
I'll sleep anywhere. I'll poop anywhere. I'll eat anything.
Will you? How far? If you were trying to survive in the wilderness, in the Texas wilderness,
Would you piss in your own mouth?
I mean, I'd eat root.
obviously, would you piss in your own mouth?
I mean, I do that for fun every weekend.
You need that salt, those electrolytes. You know.
Yeah, no, it's really like before I go for a big hike, I always drink my own
Well, it's
pee.
important to understand if you can, first of all.
Yeah, my pressure's gone down over the years.
Yeah, I'm not sure I could make it to the mouth. Like, might just piss on my titties.
You know, you can always fill up a cup and drink it.
Fill up your belly button. You know.
I like to microwave a little bit,
That's
about 30
facts.
seconds.
That's facts. That's why we're humans.
No, I have a legit science question.
Turns
Are you
out I
ready?
can't piss in my mouth anymore, but I can get a cup.
Have you heard the survivalist experts say that you shouldn't drink your own pee to try to stay alive?
No.
I've heard that.
Because the salt will make you
More dehydrated.
more dehydrated than having not drink it.
I think
Like
it's more of a
Drinking your
placebo
own sweat
thing.
or something?
Let me ask you this.
Like-
What if you had access to water, right? Like you can stay hydrated. You have access to clean water.
Uh-huh.
Would it make sense then to drink your own pee in order to keep the electrolytes in your body? Like to keep the salt, to keep the shit.
If we get to the point where I drink my own piss, like, we're checked out. We're good. Probably don't need to drink my own piss. We'll just die.
I mean, surely there's other sources of minerals, though, out there you can find.
And if there's not,
But that's the thing. You're starving to death, but at least you have water.
No, that's not
You don't
water.
think that you would survive longer if you drank your own pee? At that point? And you could stay hydrated also?
It's not water though, it's piss.
Right, but there's stuff in it. Look, I'm not saying it's good. I'm just saying
Here's the thing, though.
Would you rather drink your own piss or die?
You're in the middle of the
I
wilderness.
would drink my own piss before I die.
How can you be in the middle of the
What
wilderness?
if you drank your own piss and then you just died with fucking piss flavor in your mouth?
Just how are you in the wilderness and you're drinking your own piss? Like, there's tons of stuff around you can do to, like, not have to do that.
Oh, come on. You're telling me people haven't starved to death in the wilderness?
Never.
Never.
Dude, that's not a thing, bro. I don't get it. I mean, there's plenty of, like, at least there's a hamburger place somewhere you can go to. Right? I mean, there's gas stations everywhere. They might not have hamburgers.
But then the question becomes, what is it healthier to drink your own piss or eat the hamburger?
No,
Well-
you can definitely eat your homeboy, dude. That's okay.
Yeah, we didn't talk about that because that'd be kind of yummy.
Oh, and while we're at it, if you want to survive in the submarine that's at the bottom of the ocean, that's definitely the play, right?
Bring sardines?
No, you choke out every other motherfucker in there. Now you got 5 times the air.
Yeah.
And you got all the food you can eat.
That
And
was
now
huge.
it's dark and desolate, and you're probably going to go crazy because there's like monsters outside and stuff. But
That was my immediate go-to. Y'all can't breathe anymore because I need to breathe 3 times longer.
You'll have more oxygen. You'll have more toilet paper. And there'll be less, like, negative pressure inside the cavity because less people are breathing, you know, offsetting the air. I like this message because I poop a lot and I don't want to have to use all the toilet paper.
I've choked out people that didn't need to make me survive.
so okay, you're surviving by. Do you guys have you ever watched the show Alone?
Sure.
Have you?
Yeah,
You have?
I have.
Nice. It's right now at least, it's the best survival show on TV. These motherfuckers actually go out there and they take 10 items, right? And that's what's tripping me out about you, Gator, is when you go full feral, you're like,
He takes
all right,
no items.
I'm gonna take a fucking knife and a blanket. Like, not like a sleeping bag, just like a fucking shitty car blanket.
Dude, that's a Mexican blanket. It's nice.
It's like, it's made out of cactus. It's cool.
It's great, dude.
It doesn't even stop the rain.
That blanket's so warm, dude. It's nice. It's my outside blanket because it protects me from everything outside, including
Nothing
rain
protects
storms.
you from.
It doesn't protect you from moisture.
No, it kept me pretty dry.
No.
The raindrops didn't hit me. It just kind of stopped when it hit it, even though it got saturated. But I didn't realize that till I woke up.
No, you were wet.
I know, but I didn't know until you fuckers woke me up. I was sleeping like a fucking... God damn, I was sleeping so good.
You were sleeping wet.
But y'all woke me up, and then I was like, God damn it, I'm
You were
wet.
still wet.
Too. I'm awake and I'm wet.
So where I'm going is, do you think you could survive like those motherfuckers on Alone?
Yeah.
Survive.
I want to go do it, man. I kind of like... Not this year, but it'd be cool to do it soon.
You don't know how to survive.
Bullshit, dude. I'll fucking. You know how you survive? You don't die.
Yeah, you're gonna have to catch fish.
Go
Figure
take
that
me.
shit out.
Go take me some. I need to like.
Hey, that just means you're out. That doesn't mean the rest of us are out. Just like you.
You're gonna have to build a shelter, which I think you could probably figure out. You're gonna have to find a fat source somewhere.
I wish I had somewhere I could go to like test myself now to do it, but there's nowhere like in Texas I can really go do it.
Why?
I guess
Yeah.
I could eat like frogs and shit like that. I just can't go like kill a deer out of season, you know?
Why not?
Like I would do that shit.
No, why not go during like in season or during bow season?
Where am I going to go? Like public land and be like, I don't have a permit, but I'm doing a survival
Get
show
a
with my
permit.
bros.
What do you mean?
Well, because the only public
Fuck that,
land.
dude. You only need a permit if they find you. Go deep enough where you don't need that shit.
I mean, you could
Fucking
just-
do what you want to do. Fucking survive. If you can kill the
So-
large animal, kill
and that
it.
is something
And
that's
if
whack.
you can't, then go ahead and fish. Like fucking just fucking do it, dude.
That is something that's whack about the Alone show. Every once in a while, they'll be like,
The game
okay, I'm
warden's
gonna
coming.
set all these fucking traps to catch stuff, and then they're like, oh, I caught a fucking weasel or something, and they're like, oh, I can't eat this weasel, I have to let it go because it's not in
It's
season.
protected or something.
Or,
Fuck
or
that,
sometimes
dude. You
they're
ain't
like-
hungry enough. I'll eat the weasel.
And sometimes they're like, oh, we're not allowed to hunt until day 37 or something because that's when hunting
The season
bow
starts.
season starts. And
Fuck that, dude.
all I'm saying is, I guarantee there's motherfuckers on Alone that are like,
I just ruined my clothes.
I'm gonna turn my fucking cameras off and I'm gonna kill this shit and eat it, and that's what's up.
I mean, that's what I'm saying. And eventually, like that instinct kicks in where you're just like, I need to eat. I don't give a fuck.
Dude,
what-
if you're hungry, you're hungry. You'll eat fucking anything. You're hungry. Dude, I've
You
eaten
say that.
fucked up
There was
shit.
a motherfucker that got
Dude, I've said it. I've done it. I've
there
been
was a
hungry,
motherfucker
dude.
that got kicked off of Alone, and he had caught enough. He was catching fish regularly. He had enough fat. He had enough protein. He had enough calories. What he was doing is he was saving. He was stockpiling so hard, and he psyched himself out so much that he lost too much weight too fast, and they were like, "No, it's medical. We gotta pull you." He had food. He had food at his fucking shelter that he built, and he got taken out. But most people, I would say, like everybody else, almost, the way they get kicked out is they don't find enough food and they tap.
That's the fucked up
starve to death
part about the show, though. Like, dude, if I got enough, like, let me survive. Let me make it. Like, dude,
I guarantee you wouldn't survive. I almost guarantee Gator wouldn't survive. But I definitely guarantee you wouldn't survive.
That's like, it hurts my ego and stuff.
I think you could build a shelter. Dude, these are professional motherfuckers. It's like saying you could go into the UFC and fight a motherfucker. No.
Yes.
These guys are professionals at surviving, and they all tap. Except for one.
Do you know how you become a professional at survival? Like, you have to survive.
Survivaling?
Yeah, you have to, like, survivaling.
Yeah, you gotta go prep.
Like, you have to fucking do it. You honestly think, like, really? You think I'm gonna be the first motherfucker to tap? Like,
No,
really?
No.
Like, think about it. Like, really?
But eventually you're going to be like, oh, you know the other thing that gets a lot of people? I swear to God, and it's going to sound weak, but...
Loneliness?
They're like, I miss my family.
Damn.
The motherfuckers that win are like, the ones that are honestly like, no, I'm here to fucking stay. They don't talk about their wife. They don't talk about their kids.
Yeah.
They're like...
They leave it behind. They go to the mountain.
Mm-hmm.
Can't cheat the mountain, Bill.
The guy that gets there and he's like, I'm just so thankful. You know, I'm so glad that I have this loving wife at home and she's going to, you know, keep the home fires burning while I try to win this thing. And it's like, bro, you're going to lose.
Yeah.
Like, you're going to lose.
Yeah, dude.
If you got something to lose, you're gonna lose.
Yeah, you gotta, like, totally transition into a new person if you go out there.
I'm still offended, though. Hey, fuck that.
I don't think I would make it either.
Yeah, you would.
No.
Yeah, you would.
No, I don't want to. I would tap. I would be like, I want to, like, eat a hamburger and get laid. That sounds way cooler than starving to death in the woods, you know?
Yeah, but you're...
Alone, by yourself.
But if you had to. Like, if you had to, you would.
What if you, like, thrived and they're like, it's time to go home, and they're like...
That's kind of fucked up.
You're just like, I'm going to stay
like,
here.
no, I don't want to go. I built
believe
a really
in you
cool
more than you
teepee
believe in
and-
yourself. Like,
There was one motherfucker.
If you had to fucking survive, you would survive. And I believe that about you. I absolutely believe that about you.
Did he do that shit? Was he like...
Honestly, I believe that about both of you.
He's
Like,
like,
if
I
y'all
wanna
had
stay.
to survive, you would
He built a house
survive.
out of rocks.
And he was like, I'm
And
staying.
he killed a musk ox with a fucking knife. A musk ox. Not like a fucking weasel. Not a squirrel.
Like a
fucking-
bison.
Yeah. With a knife. He ran up and stabbed it and ran away.
Fuck yeah,
and
dude.
then, like, limped and then, like, tried to fight him and he was like, no. And he hid behind a rock. And then he ran out and stabbed it again and then ran away. And he killed a fucking musk ox with a knife.
That's so badass.
Yeah. This motherfucker was for real.
He's like, I'm not
His name's
leaving.
Roland. He was like, I'm here.
I'm about it.
This is where I live now.
Damn, dude, that's so cool. God damn it. Yeah.
He won, by the way.
Dude, that's so feral. That's the coolest thing. He would take it a step further if he did it with like a stone. If he stabbed him with like a stick or a stone.
I get this, that motherfucker. He built a house out of rocks.
Yeah,
Everyone else
dude.
builds houses out of like their tarp that they gave them and like some trees and they lean it and stuff. He was like, I'm going to dig into the earth and I'm going to build it out of rocks.
Fuck yeah, dude.
And he was like, this is where he called it Rock House. I live in fucking Rock House and I kill muskox with knives.
Fuck yeah.
He had a bow.
Fuck that.
He had gone out hiking to like do something. I don't know, but he didn't have his bow with him. And he was like, there's a muskox. I'm going to kill it with my knife because that's what I got. Yeah. I guarantee you if he didn't have a knife, he'd be like, there's a muskox. I'm going to smash it on the head with a rock.
Yeah, I'm gonna kill that thing with whatever I can do it with.
There was
stick.
another motherfucker that killed, I think he shot a deer or something with his bow and he tried to put it up and like keep it like elevated so that he smoked it and then tried to keep it elevated so the critters wouldn't get it. And there was a badger that kept going up and stealing his shit. And so he like wrapped some shit around the poles that are keeping his shit elevated, right? He did everything he could to try and avoid this.
Fucking with that thing, yeah.
And then eventually he was just like, the badger's stealing my fucking fish again. And he took his axe.
Hell yeah.
Axe, and he was like, no, you're not stealing my shit again.
Yeah.
Badger came down the tree and he fucking fought the badger with an axe, killed it.
Damn.
I'm telling you, you'll like the show.
Ate the badger? Did you eat the badger? Make a hat out of it? Put the claws on a necklace?
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
That's what you do when you're out there.
Trade it for some wampum? That's what I'm talking about, dude.
Wampum.
Yeah, dude.
You know-
Beads and strong whiskey?
And that's what I'm saying. Like when you're out there, you don't get enough fat, you don't get enough salt, you don't get enough wampum, right?
Yeah. That's
And-
the big problem because you can't trade then.
And that's what's gonna get you. Like people are tapped. They're guys. this is me. I'm officially calling it. I'm out. Come pick me up. And then the camera crew gets there and they put the camera in his face and they're like, what happened? He's like, man, I was hungry. I've been hungry for like a week and I haven't caught any fish. And honestly, I could live through that, but I just haven't been getting any wampum for fucking 30 days.
I ran out of wampum. Chris,
I hate it when I run out of wampum.
You know about that struggle, bro, don't you? Damn, the struggle.
You're like, fuck this place. There's 0 wampum to be had around here.
Watch out.
Just a bunch of muskox and fucking badgers stealing my shit.
I've been living off badger wampum for 30 days.
Yeah. In my blue tarp.
And I'm sick of it.
Been smoking my undershorts for 30 days, chewing on those.
Oh, and apparently porcupine have a lot of fat.
You just gotta get through the porcupine.
Get through the bristles.
And porcupine wampum is some of the hardest wampum.
Dude.
Like you're hitting the real struggle bus with porcupine
God
wampum.
damn, could you imagine fucking with that shit? How do you skin that thing?
I don't want to punch
With a knife.
I don't want to punch a porcupine.
You don't?
No.
What if you punch it in the stomach? They don't got spines in the stomach.
Punch it right in the dick.
Yeah, dude. There's no spikes there.
Then your hand's broken.
I don't know, are there?
Then your hand's
That would
broken
suck.
and you're pregnant, dude. You can't punch him in the dick.
Dude. You'd have some ugly babies, Chris. Holy shit. Getting the porcupine pregnant.
All right, let's take this shot.
Lots of wampum.
Are we going to talk about the whiskey?
How do you spell wampum? I'm gonna have to put that in.
WAPUM.
W-H. You put the H before the
Oh, there's
W.
an H in it. It's fucking Native American.
There's
You
two
gotta
M's
put
in
the
that.
H before the W.
WAMPUM?
I don't know.
Wampum?
W-H.
I feel like they made beads out of wampum. I don't know, though. I don't know how that works.
Just put in the H before the W.
That's big medicine, dude. I don't know.
I don't really know what wampum.
We should try and spell it on the show, though.
Wampum.
Wampum. Wampum in the head.
Here's the wampum.
Yeah. Wampum.
Oh,
What if that's one of the 10 things you bring?
just wampum.
You're like, oh, wampum.
Bro.
What the
So-
fuck is that? You're like, it's just wampum.
Like you can bring a fucking saw. There's even provisions. You can bring like a pound of granola or something like that. Like that can be one of your 10 items.
What if you brought like 100 pounds of ribeyes or something like that? Like a Yeti cooler.
2 items. One is a Yeti cooler. The other one's 100 pounds of ribeye.
3, you need some wampum too.
And some wampum.
Dude, you just grill ribeyes like every 2 days and eat it.
Hashtag I win.
You're like, I just drink Bud Light and fucking eat ribeyes.
4 is a fucking tent. Right?
Yeah. You need a knife, you need a fire starter, you need some TP,
You need some wampum.
you need some wampum. Yeah, we got wampum on there. I think that's item number 3. What else would you need? Dental floss. You need some Tresemme.
Tresemme. Tresemme is good for 2 things. It conditions your hair.
Some preparation H.
Tresemme conditions your hair, and it also helps.
That would be so awesome. And one of the people, because they do like these fucking episodes where all they do is they talk about their 10 items, right?
Oh,
And they're like, oh, I'm bringing baling wire, and I'm bringing fucking a ferro rod, and I'm bringing like a bow. Some guy's like, all right, I'm bringing all that shit, except I'm forgoing the fucking extra tarp, and I'm bringing preparation H.
It's a great tent liner.
It doesn't split my butthole.
You know?
Bad if you give you bad diarrhea, they'll tear you up.
Dude, you don't want to split your butthole.
Not when you're out in the wilderness, man.
Not anytime, dude. I've split my butthole in fucking captivity. Not well, you know?
Was it like extra captivity? Were you like extra captured?
How captive were you?
Yeah.
Once your butthole split, you're completely captive, dude. I can't get into my car.
All right, let's talk about Bowman Brothers.
These are problems.
Man, I like this stuff.
Pioneer Spirit.
Ooh, that's why we're talking about all this butthole stuff tonight.
Virginia straight bourbon whiskey, small batch.
Vagina, huh?
It's the product of Virginia.
Vagina slimes.
It's vagina slams, bro.
Vagina slam.
John, Abram, Joseph, and Isaac Bowman were Virginia militia officers.
And they all
in War
fucked-
1779.
they all fucked this
Brothers
wampum.
helped establish county legends, admired something about courage. Bourbon whiskey is a tribute to these 4 heroic Bowman brothers. That's an inspiring story. That really is.
Yeah?
Heroic Brothers with wampum.
You know, they went out and found their own wampum. They didn't rely on the wampum that was readily available.
Well, they're true pioneers. It says it on
Wampum's
the bottle.
important.
It is. I mean, it's really hard to survive without it.
I think Zuck might lose to Elon because of wampum.
Yeah, it most definitely has the wampum.
All right, Bowman Brothers. Sweetness. How do we feel?
4.
4?
Divided by 2.
That's gay.
What?
2?
2.
Get the square root of that, yeah.
Crunch?
6.
Also 2.
Yeah, it's pretty low. It's smooth.
It's pretty low.
Is it? I thought it was kind of crunchy.
6.
Smooth as a porcupine's
I
back.
said 2.
2.5? You want to go
6.
2.5?
I said 6 to begin with. I know it's outside the scale, but
Don't even add
It's
shit.
at least average. Come on.
it's big medicine. I don't know.
Sweetness crunch.
All right, bite.
Ooh,
3.
24.
I also give it 3.
Yeah, it's a little harsh in the back end when it goes down.
Bottle?
Watch the cornhole, bud.
Bottle's solid 3.
3
No. Look at the back label.
Small bitch.
See that?
Oh, dude, that is cool. They have like rifles and stuff.
Oh, shit.
Wow.
That is cool. Look at they got a coonskin hat on.
3.5.
Can I say skin on the internet? That's cool, man.
Wampum. It's got wampum on the inside label.
Yeah, does you see it? He's got it right there in his hand. You gotta look real
Drunkenness?
close.
Yeah.
3.5.
Yeah, dude. I feel like I
3.5.
feel like a real pioneer.
And it's 90 proof.
I want to go like eat roots and stuff and like get giardia and stuff. I'm so ready for wilderness survival like a pioneer motherfucker. I had diarrhea till I died. I wrote about it in my diary that people found.
My diary.
My
My
diarrhea.
diary.
Yeah, dude.
This is my separate diary. It's all about my dysentery diarrhea.
That was like 55%
It's
of
my
people.
dysentery diarrhea diary.
Like
You've died of dysentery.
I need to write down. All right, hang on.
Like 55% of people who went west, like, got diarrhea and died while they're going west.
I
Dude.
definitely did.
They like rolled around in
misspelled
Buffalo
dysentery.
patties and died.
All of
I'm
my
gonna misspell
all
diarrhea.
of my pilgrims that were trying to go through the Oregon Trail, they all died of dysentery.
Yeah, right?
Dysentery, diarrhea, diary. This is gonna be a struggle to
Say it 3
name,
times
to
fast.
name that.
It's a
I'm
tongue.
gonna have to spell it.
It's a tongue twiggler.
I don't know. This is good. What do you do with this, Bowman Brothers?
I would take the top off of it and drink it.
Drink it.
If
I mean, take it to a wedding, high school graduation.
you're going camping,
Sure.
this would be a good one.
Bring the plastic bottle though, because that'd be better for camping. You
No,
don't
because you can
it.
break the glass and make an arrow out of it.
Ooh, I like you're gonna nap some glass. Yeah, man. Then you
Glass
can take.
napping. Yeah, that's what I was talking about.
Yeah, I mean, don't catch me sleeping on that, dude.
I could sleep on some things.
You can sleep on a bed of nails, but glass is different.
Not thinking I could sleep on glass. Glass napping.
Glass napping.
Thinking glass nap.
Yeah,
Yeah, for sure.
you're a
All right.
napper.
We're done with feral gator. Or
Yeah, we can change subject. We're not having giardia and dysentery anymore. Maybe a little jaundice, but
Well, I still got it. I just
vitamin deficiencies are okay.
Would you prefer somewhere that has cheddar bees or somewhere that has a like regular sized lobster?
Regular size lobster. I think it's cleaner protein. I like butter. They got free refills.
if you really have to survive, you could find a Red Lobster somewhere.
Yeah, dude, could you imagine? You're like, yeah, I live in the Rock House, and I just go over to the Red Lobster at 7:30. They got a discount.
Cheddar bees.
Yeah,
Cheddar bees.
Fucking
Off
cheddar
chain.
bees.
Look, when I'm doing well, I get the lobster. If I'm not, they still got cheddar bees. I can sustain.
Yeah, you make like a
I can
hardtack
rough it.
cheddar
I can
bees,
rough
dude.
it with cheddar bees.
You have like a sack full of like stone hard cheddar bees. And you're just like, yeah, soak them in water and eat them. I've had them for about 4 years now.
Cheddar bees are pretty fucking good.
Yeah, they're so cheddary and bee. The bee part's like so good.
Oh, so we have to talk about Russia.
From with love. From with love.
Do y'all know anything about Russia? Anything at all?
Yeah, like that's
They're
some
attacking
country.
Ukraine.
Yeah, they're in Ukraine, and Vladimir Putin's like their presidente. But didn't some shit happen where there's a group of like Wagner people, and they tried to overthrow the government, but it was just a green screen on CNN, and it didn't actually happen.
It's a coup.
It's a coup. Yeah.
Oh, it's a coup. I see.
Coup de grace.
A coup de grace.
So I think a fucking
Coup de grace.
I think the Russians bombed something and the Wagner mother. Okay, first of all,
Coup de grace.
the Wagner guys, the guy that started the Wagner fucking,
What is it? Like a mercenary group?
he started as a
He's like
caterer.
a Wagner group.
Hold on, he started as a caterer.
Wagner.
He was slinging hot dogs, bro.
He made like beanie weenies for Putin at like picnics and stuff.
He was slinging hot dogs.
He's catering wagon glizzies.
Yeah, he's catering glizzies.
Fuck.
And I guess he made some kind of relation. He had a relationship with Putin because he was selling.
What kind of relationship? Like romantic?
No, like
They went on dates
no,
and
like,
ate beanie weenies and stuff?
slung him hot dogs, you know?
Like Ukrainian.
Glizzies, I mean.
He had like a Ukrainian relationship.
Oh, he was like, yo, let me sell these in Ukrainian places.
Yeah, y'all are-
He wanted to sell us glizzies.
Look, y'all are being stupid,
in
but there's
the
real
UK.
stupidity here. There's real stupidity here. This motherfucker was a caterer. He was a food guy. He made fucking food for people.
Glizzies.
And then he somehow got in with Putin before Putin came to power.
Oh, okay.
And then
He made all the food for fucking
and then he
Ukraine.
started getting contracts with through Putin because he's made friends with him,
He's
right?
buddies, yeah. He's like, yo,
And
check
so
it out.
from his fucking catering
His
corporation,
business, yeah.
he started the Wagner Group, which is like a team of mercenaries that is the strong arm of Russia, right? Like, he went from fucking slinging glizzies on sidewalks to I run the fucking Russian military, basically.
Bitch.
And not like the Russian army, because that's a separate entity. He runs the ones that like get shit done. Like they go in,
KGB.
you know, they go in and fuck up Russia. They're those guys.
The KGB.
And so something happened. I think a plane came down and fucking bombed a bunch of shit, and there were a bunch of Wagner motherfuckers in there from this guy that's been friends with Putin since the beginning. And then all of a sudden, this guy, I can't even,
Pat Wagner.
I
is
couldn't
his
pronounce his name. No, it's Przojka. That's his name.
name? Oh, wow. That's cool.
Yeah, I don't know what that.
It sounds
not
cool.
it.
Projojka.
But anyway,
Sprechen Sie Deutsch?
it's definitely his name for sure. That's
Enjoy getting you Dutch.
so Przojka is like, yo, bro, you just like napalmed a bunch of my motherfuckers, right?
Whoa,
Like,
is napalm?
and they were like, well, fuck you, get fucked. We're Russia. And he was like, all right. And so he turns all these tanks around and he starts going straight towards Moscow. Now, he gets all the way through Russia and they realize, oh shit, we left a hole open. You know, it's like fucking football. And they're like, dude, this motherfucker was wide open.
Damn.
He's going for the touchdown now and we've got nobody. Like, there's nobody in his way. So he gets all the way up. He knocks on the door in Moscow. Fucking Putin's already bounced. Putin's fucking out of there,
The
right?
Kremlin.
He's in New Jersey by now, right?
And, he's knocking on the door at Moscow and all of a sudden he's like, oh yeah, no, we're done. We stop. For like no reason.
Well, somebody-
Now, well, yeah, Putin fucking kidnapped all of his like wife and kids and stuff. And we're like, we're going to kill all your family.
Oh, shit. It went
You
down
don't
like that.
stop.
Yeah.
And he was like, oh yeah, let's back up a little bit.
He's like, all right, I am your caterer.
And, yeah. Now,
Dude.
I think Winston Churchill has a quote that's like, Russian politics is like two pit bulls fighting under a rug. Right? You don't know who's winning. It's violent under there, but you don't know who's winning until like the bones spray out and one of the pit bulls walks out. And then you're like, all right, that guy won.
Damn.
But that's what's going on. That's what's going on in Russia. And
I never thought about pit bulls fighting under rugs, but that'd be pretty crazy, dude. I mean, it's scary enough to watch. Why not a blanket? I guess a rug's heavier and it kind of keeps them down to the ground more. And you don't see as much.
Yeah, you kind of tell like through like what was going on.
Even through its billowing and puffing up, you'd think you'd still be able to see what's going on. I guess because it would spray blood.
But a rug, you're not gonna know what's going on.
No, that's a great analogy. Winston Churchill, he's great. He made good cigars too, didn't he?
Mm-hmm. And whiskey.
Oh, he's a big whiskey motherfucker. I still think it's crazy that Russia has like a mercenary group. I guess it's not that crazy, but the fact that they're so like whatever, they can turn on Russia and be like, "Look, bitch."
But that's the thing. I guess it's saying that Putin doesn't have the hold on Russia that he thought he had, or that maybe that he projects to the world that he has, right? But then also there's a whole fucking conspiracy theory that's like, oh well, this was all calculated. This was a show of solidarity because he got him to stop, right?
He stepped down, yeah.
But dude, I can't believe that at all because Putin would never agree to something that like made him look weak for a moment, you know?
Yeah.
So this was I think this was a legit coup that almost fucking happened, and then some other shit.
Some
happened.
external force was like, "You need to stop." Yeah, it's kind of wild, man.
But what's wild is the external force wasn't a show of force that made a wall around the Kremlin. That's not it. This motherfucker, Przojka, that's not his name, but Progiro, I don't know, whatever the fuck.
Prosciutto?
He sounds Italian now.
Yeah. I like
This
prosciutto.
motherfucker could have driven his tank into the fucking Kremlin front door, right? Like, he was unstoppable. And then was just like, nah, let's stop. Let's stop and turn around.
It's weird.
But this also goes back to what I was saying fucking weeks ago. Russia is not as bad as they fucking act, right? They're just not. That motherfucker can't even support his own military.
See,
and he can't even keep in line his own fucking dogs, right?
I mean, and this is where I'm at too with it, is like, I don't know if I believe any of the stuff that comes out about that whole situation. Because, I mean, the stuff I see is like, Putin's bad, Putin's crazy, Putin's a maniac, Putin's a killer, you know?
I don't know about, well, I think he's crazy. I don't think he's any worse than any other fucking leader.
So, yeah, here we go. Whiskey and Whiskey's getting serious now.
All right.
The thing that's weird to me is how Putin's like, we're going into Ukraine because they're Nazis. And then the rest of the world's like, no, Russia's a Nazi. And then they're like showing Ukrainian people with like Nazi memorabilia and shit. And they're like, we're Nazis. And then Putin's like, yeah, they're Nazis. And they're like, no, Putin's a Nazi. And it's like, well, who's a Nazi? Because y'all are both saying both people are Nazis. But these people are actually like doing Nazi stuff. And these people are like not doing Nazi stuff.
I haven't seen that. Now, I'm not saying it's not happening. I'm just saying I hadn't seen it. And there's motherfuckers here that say they're Nazis, which is fucking crazy to me. But, okay.
And see that stuff too. I saw something where they like stood outside of a synagogue or something. And I was like, those are fucking FBI, CIA motherfuckers. Like, that's what that is. I mean, I might get in a situation where I'm not on the show next week or saying that, but that's what I think. I'm like, here's this perfectly put together news article where they're talking about some really trendy hate crime that's happening right now because that's what you need to care about. And I'm like, these are totally just operatives. They're fucking actors. And they're like, yeah, we put on redneck sunglasses and have Confederate flags and we're saying we're Nazis in front of a synagogue. Are you? Or are you just trying to spin up some fucking bullshit?
Okay, I see you, and I'm playing devil's advocate here.
Do it.
You don't think that there's some, this is the land of the free, right? I hope still. Shit's getting kind of weird. I'll acknowledge that. But there's a lot of people that are free thinkers and think lots of different ways. Are you telling me that you don't think that there's people that are like, oh yeah, Nazis, they're obviously the good guys?
No.
There's gotta be. There's
definitely, I mean, I don't disagree that there's people out there who do that, but are they like put together and organized enough to like make flags?
I was about to say, is there enough of them to like fucking go do a thing?
Yeah, you know? And be on the news. And they're like, we're going to this synagogue in the middle of wherever and we're going to protest. We're organized like that. Cause, you know.
But see, again, if they were organized, that would be where they went. Like, that would be where you found them, you know?
Yeah. It's very, that's where it's tricky, you know, because it's like, you can believe that. Like, you can put that story together in your head and like, no, those are actually just crazy people who live in trailers and they're fucking like buying Confederate flags off of Amazon.gov and waving them in synagogues. You can like buy into that and you're like, yeah, they're bad people. Or it's like, no, they're spinning a story and they want you to think everybody's racist and there's this narrative going on. And oh, here's the proof.
I definitely think there's a narrative. And don't get me wrong, I'm like,
and maybe they're finding evidence for the narrative and that, hey, look, we hit gold. Look at these motherfuckers.
How about that? I think
you're looking for evidence, you know.
If you look for a penny, you're going to find a penny.
Yeah.
And I absolutely think there's people out there that think that the Nazis were the good guys here in America. I think those people exist. And I think that there might be enough of them. I don't think there's a lot. I think it's a very, very small group. But I think there might be enough of them that they're like, hey, let's if you go to fucking Alabama or something, you know, Mississippi, like there might be enough of them.
Wait a second.
That are like, we're going to go to a synagogue and we're going to
Wait a second. You thought like America was the good guys during the American Revolution, right?
Oh, I wasn't there.
Well, I mean, they weren't like in the Holocaust or anything either. But you can still like take sides and identify with one power or the other, right?
Sure.
You're feeling patriotic. America's the good guys.
I do. I think we should inspire, like patriotism should, we need a patriotism comeback. I'm sick of that.
But as patriotic as you are, you're not going in front of synagogues and like waving a,
because I don't think patriotism is, at least American patriotism is banning synagogues. I don't think that's where it's at.
Well, I mean, I'm not arguing that, but I'm saying like, based on like, as extremely passionate as they are about their beliefs, you are just as passionate about your beliefs, but you're not exhibiting similar behaviors. You're not going out and doing these extraordinary measures to put your thoughts and beliefs out there.
No, and I think that's
where they're like, these people are so organized they can do that, right?
But I think there's a subcategory. I think there's a small group of everybody. Like, there's a group of people that are like, the fucking, we worship the torn butthole. Like, that's what we worship. And they could get enough people to be like, let's go fucking boycott, Taco Bell. You know?
Yeah.
Because, Taco Bell contributes to torn buttholes.
Is this 0.001% we're seeing?
And that's what I'm saying.
It's like Bigfoot in the wild.
If you look for a penny, you'll find a penny, right? Like, there's all these butthole worshippers that are boycotting or protesting Taco Bell. Let's make it a story. And let's elevate it to the top of the fucking
news thread.
Yeah, the media cycle.
Because in reality, like, every weekend there's some...
I like to live off of what I actually see. And what I actually see is most people are pretty fucking chill.
Yeah.
Like, they really are. Most people are not that angry. Most people are not that... Now, you start talking politics, you start talking media.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like a trigger. It's like a fucking... And tell me this, isn't that a clue that we might be being brainwashed, right?
Well, the biggest clue...
They just have to say a word and we fucking start foaming at the mouth, right? This is 1984 shit. Right?
And it's not even your idea. It's not even your original thought.
Yeah, it's just the thing. They're like, here's this trigger word and everyone's like, blah, 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 blah.
Yeah. I'm identified with that, so I'm gonna get mad.
But that doesn't really exist in real life.
No.
That's perpetuated. It's fake. It's fake.
I really think 99% of today's issues people get so triggered about are the result of like, where we are as people right now. We don't have day-to-day struggles of like survival. You know what I mean? That stuff is so
yeah, but I don't
abstracted.
want that either. I don't want us to be struggling for food and fucking...
Yeah, I know, but that stuff's like so abstracted because all I'm saying is just to juxtapose today's situation with historical evidence we have from year of yorn. Like, people don't have time for that. When you're worried about how you're going to put food in your mouth and feed yourself, you don't have time to worry about how comfortable you are right now. You just want to satisfy that need. But now we have so many of these things met, we can focus on so many extraneous things that really, when it boils down to it...
Which is a double-edged sword, because on the one hand, you could say, look, we're so comfortable that we're worrying about shit that doesn't matter. But on the other hand, you could also say that...
well, if you're so comfortable, why are you pursuing things that don't matter? If you're so comfortable, why don't you pursue things that matter? Because you're at that point where you're comfortable.
On the other hand, you could take it as a crowning achievement and be like, look, we as a species are so comfortable that we're arguing about this fucking nonsense. Like this, we're done struggling for food. We're done struggling for
but we're going to go complain about how
tribalism, fast, even though tribalism is still very alive and well. We're done struggling with these things, and now we're at this level where we're struggling, or we're fighting for humanity.
Now McDonald's fucked up my taquito, and I'm fucking pissed. And I'm gonna pepper spray the fucking McDonald's person because they fucked up my biscuit. That's where it's at.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna go buy taquitos from Whataburger instead.
And that's why I like to go off of what I actually see, right? Like, what do I see? Don't go off of what the fucking news tells you. Go off of what's going on.
Right.
All right. Look, here's what I know is happening. I know, like, gas has gone up. It's gone back down. I'll acknowledge that. But it did go up crazy high.
Yeah.
Property values have skyrocketed, at least here in Texas. That kind of is probably related to all the people that are moving here, right? Like, that would make sense.
Yeah. So supply and demand. Yep.
So, and there's a word for that. It's called gentrification, right? Mm-hmm. So that's actually happening. That feels real to me because anecdotal evidence, I feel like if people just took a minute to look around, I don't think, man, I want to say it, and I wish to me as a fucking white guy.
Oh no, Blake.
To me, I don't see racism a lot. It doesn't, at least not in that direction.
I will agree. I don't see it how it's portrayed on the media, or at least how it's
That's
pushed.
what I'm saying. It's not the story that they're saying is not. I don't see it.
And even in my previous experience,
but maybe I would if I wasn't a white guy. You know what I mean? I don't know. Even
before there was such a magnifying glass put on these issues, I never witnessed them, and I was definitely in situations where I would be exposed to that stuff. I don't know. It seems like it's very, like, recycled and artificial to me. Honestly.
It seems like it's trying to get people to fight amongst themselves so they don't pay attention to what's actually happening.
It just feels like there's ads everywhere for stuff that, like, doesn't really matter, but people are like, oh, I need that. I need to look at that. That's all it seems like to me. It's just a bunch of noise, but people really gravitate towards it. It's just not real. Like when you look at it in like reality, like if you do the science experiment, you don't find any of that stuff to be true. You're like, actually, it's the opposite. And what?
And that's what makes me keep going. I know it's a cliche at this point, but fucking 1984, it's double speak, right? Like we're going to tell you what the truth is. And even though you know inherently, because I'm looking around and I'm seeing shit, like, okay, I don't want to use racism, right? Because I don't have the soapbox to stand on.
Yeah.
But I can absolutely speak for inflation. How about that? Now I see inflation happening, and what I'm told is, oh no, everything's fine. Everything's fine. The economy's fine. And I'm like, the economy is failing. Like I can see it struggling. I'm not saying it's gonna die. I'm saying it's not in a good way.
Yeah.
Right? And I can feel that, and I know that, but then they tell me these things over and over and over again. So much so that I feel like people are just regurgitating that. Oh yeah, well actually that's nonsense. Look around and feel what's actually around you. And that's double speak. That's, we're gonna spit so much propaganda down your throat that even though you know one thing inherently, you're gonna believe something else. And belief and knowing are two different things.
Yes. No, absolutely. Yeah. And that's because like if you believe something, it'll give you like temporary solace, you know, but it just doesn't last because the knowing kicks in of reality. Yeah. I don't know. It's wild, dude. Groceries are expensive. It's bullshit.
Property taxes are out of fucking control.
Yeah.
Right?
Ugh.
And gas prices spiked up and, you know, anyway.
I don't know.
The Whiskey and Whiskers website is up. It's whiskeyandwhiskerspodcast.com. If you'd like to support the show, there's links to our Patreon account with pledges starting at just $1 a month at whiskeyandwhiskerspodcast.com. You can also find links to the show no matter how you choose to listen. We're on iTunes, YouTube, Spotify, Google Play, Podbean, Pandora, Audible, everywhere. So look us up. And there's live feeds to our social media on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. We're on the That's Not Canon network. There's tons of great podcasts, no matter what you like to listen to. Most importantly, if you made it this far in the show. Can we call them something else other than bad motherfuckers? If they made it this far in the show, they might be,
cocksuckers extraordinaire.
Maybe they're pioneers, right?
Ooh, I really like that one, Blake.
You want to be a pioneer?
Be a pioneer.
You want to be a pioneer? Listen to this much of the show.
Be a
You have to get all the way to the end.
Manifest destiny, right?
Oh, okay. If you made it this far in the show, you're a pioneer. No, it didn't ring.
You're a true
orca.
Yeah, mammal of the sea.
Go to our website, whiskeyandwhiskerspodcast.com, and click that bad motherfucker link. Your donations keep the show going. Let us keep bringing that fire, keep drinking these bottles, and keep making you laugh. Go to the website, click the link, and subscribe. Whiskeyandwhiskerspodcast.com. New episodes every Monday. New content all the time. We'll see you next week.